Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go behind the scenes and see how I set up for one of my videos. So I've had quite a few people comment and ask me to kind of show them how I've got everything set up and configured, so today we're going to go through that. So it's not as simple as just putting a box under the camera, right? I mean, it's almost that simple, but when you look at a draft booster box, or you look at a collector booster box, or even an older set booster box, right? They're different heights from a depth perspective. And so what I always aim to do is to get them relatively the same height when positioning the camera, right? So these are actually about a ½ inch difference in height between them. But by using different risers, right, I can kind of achieve the same depth of field between the camera and the box. So that's one of the things that I do before I ever start recording, is I'll either use this acrylic case and position it down, up, sideways, whichever, and same thing with this basically dice box insert from a bundle. So once I've got kind of that configured, right, I will then use these two cards, which are a little bit beat up, sort of on purpose, to check out the lighting. So we've got natural light in the room, I've got overhead lights, and obviously if I held the cards like this during the opening, no one would be happy because you can't even read the text, right? So I try and figure out what is the correct vertical and horizontal layout and all of that to kind of get that right. And then next up, I'll kind of work on focus. So does my arm need to be up here? Does it need to be down here? Right, so there are techniques to it, and it does take a little while, but once you get it, you get it. So now let's kind of pull away from the plate mat here. I'll pick up the camera or my phone, right, and you can actually see there's my other phone, or my old phone. It's about 17 inches away from the playmat. That just seems to work for me. I've got a nice brown desk here, and you'll see you've got some light kind of shadowing down on the table. Those are from the overhead lights. So behind the camera, I've got a 2x4 mount that I've kind of just constructed, and then I've got a 4-way monitor stand with some extra arms here in case I need them in the future. I've got the main camera arm that supports the camera. I've got a webcam in case I'm doing an interview or actually want to get on screen. And then above that, right, it just kind of goes up to the 4th point. And then we've got this extension arm, which has a key light mounted to it. And that shines light down effectively over here where my mouse is, but it provides enough contrast over here to illuminate the cards without putting direct shine on them. So that's effectively how that is configured. Now, what I'm looking at during the video is I'm looking at this screen, and this is the real-time view of me holding the cards, so I can keep them in frame, keep them in focus, and whatnot. And then directly above that, I have a spreadsheet which I've created specifically, in this case for this video, to know what the value of specific cards are. So this is just something I do prior to the filming of every single video, so I have a quick reference guide sorted by frame type or color, rarity, and all of that, and so I just have quick access to them. Over here I am going to do a quick shameless plug. So this is the mtgboxanalysis.com website where you can sign up and support me. The public site has set information, it's got Amazon affiliate links, as well as links to all the videos on YouTube. And then if you did sign up to be a member, you gain access to the back end, which has the community, a chat feature, the ability to see videos before they go live on YouTube. You can also download all the MTG box analysis spreadsheets that I've uploaded there, as long as you're a member of the Give Me the Data level, and they're all just included in the membership. So, all right, advertisement over. Now you probably noticed that microphone in the back there. I use that one to capture all the sound effects for the pack crinkling and card moving around. And then directly in front of me, I have another microphone, exact same mic, set up to actually capture my voice, and that allows me to essentially make sure that the pack crinkling or the ASMR of the video does not overtake me. Now, directly above over here, we have OBS set up on a monitor. It's version 2902 right now. There's the gains that I've set up for the microphones. As you can see, the one on the left is the back microphone. It is significantly lower than the front microphone. And in this case, right, the phone microphone is turned off. I don't use the audio from that. Now, directly above that, I've got another monitor set up. So I've got a Wiki page here, the MTG Wiki, which kind of gives me some anecdotal information about the set as I'm opening the box. And then I've got, in this case, TCG Player up just so I can kind of see the market price of the box and maybe look at the trend and call some of those details out. Now over here, I've got the MTG box analysis spreadsheet, but this is my view. So this is essentially Excel code that has run and pulled apart the pieces and statistics from the inventory sheet in order to make populating the actual analysis template easier. So I bring all the data from Excel into PowerPoint, get it all animated, write myself a script, narrate the script, and then I go through what's a relatively tedious process and time all of those animations to essentially, when I say the word commons and 26 cents, it appears on the screen. Now over here on the right, this is the main video editing software, and it's actually recording my audio right now, and I will synchronize it with this video later. But every one of those tiny little boxes is essentially a price overlay or an image or a graphic. In this case, we're looking at the Friday's Kamigawa Neon Dynasty Draft Booster Box. And then right over here, I've got YouTube Studio, which I keep up all day and allows me to kind of see what's going on with the channel. There is another microphone in front of me, which I use for all the analysis recording. And then behind all that is my MTG wall of stuff. So this storage solution contains about 165,000 cards, sorted by set and card number and or color. All right, so just a ton of cards. And you can see I've got a cavalcade of packs lined up. The blue's a little overpowering for the camera. Sorry about that. I got some cases of rare lands, some oversized cards, some magic books, my alpha box, some sealed product I'll be opening on the channel soon. Got my MTG box analysis neon light that was a gift for Christmas. And then over here, I've got my sorting trays. These are a lifesaver. I use these for every single sort or every single video. And then I've got a giant stack of playmats that I use for backgrounds. Now I'm just going to show some cards here. All right, so this is just some of my collection. There's all my soon-to-be worthless jeweled lotuses, my imperial seal, textured foils, and then these are essentially my vault cases where those cards came from. Just showing a few more cards, right? Some recent ones, some older ones, some Zendikar Rising box toppers. I opened a lot of that product. So this is where I keep anything that has nostalgic value or anything that might be worth over, I'll say $20 to $25. And then we're back to where we started, back to this monitor and the playmat. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this look at my behind the scenes. Until next time, do something amazing.